dog. There's the camera person. So I built this tank. It's controlled by an Xbox 360 controller. So everything looks really big. It feels like my body is inside of the ground. It's kind of weird. It's powered by 2 Raspberry Pi 2s. The top one has the program on it that sends the data to the motors. Now I'm actually looking at myself right now, which is kind of cool. Never realized how big my feet look. Each of the Raspberry Pis are set up as a UV4L streaming server. To stream video to 2 separate cameras that I installed on a little piece that I built in a machine shop. And we have 2 wide-angle lenses. We have the cameras mounted on a dual servo configuration where it can move up and down and left and right. And those servos are controlled by a Pololu Micro Maestro 6, which works awesome, by the way. And then we have a cheap Xbox 360 receiver that's plugged into the top Raspberry Pi. I have a speaker plugged in so we can play some sounds. On the bottom, the tank chassis came with the 2 motors. Those are 9-volt motors, and we've got a 9.6-volt battery pack. We have a 5-volt battery pack to power the Pis. So I have the Xbox controller driver running from boot, so you can just turn the controller on and start controlling it. I also have headlights that turn on and off with the A button. I also wrote a script with some audio files that you could play with other buttons, like random farts or movie quotes.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
It is a farting robot. Okay, so one of the coolest parts of this project is that it's streaming stereoscopic video to my phone. So I have 2 separate web browsers that are opened on my phone, and each server is streaming the video to each web browser. If I can kind of get an idea of how much latency there is. You can see my fingers going up and down. So, yeah, it's probably, I don't know, a little over 100 milliseconds maybe, I don't know. So far that's the best I can do. I guess I could tweak with the resolution maybe to get it working a little bit better, but as of right now it's a working concept. And the video sync from left eye to right eye, I mean it's pretty good. You know, there isn't hardly any variance between the right side and the left side. So once you start getting a little bit of latency on one of the servers, it looks weird through your Google Cardboard. If we're going to be using this thing in a Google Cardboard, it has to have some sort of motion tracking. So I wrote a little Android app that is kind of a work in progress, but it gets the accelerometer data from your phone, and then it feeds that data to the Micro Maestro servo controller via the RX line, the serial input line. And it's a little jittery because of the data coming from the phone is a little noisy, but you know it's pretty responsive. So Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'd really like to get the servos a lot smoother than what they are, the movement. But so far it's working, and I'm pretty happy about it. So here it is running with the video. It's a little jittery, but like as I said, it's still a work in progress. You can't really experience exactly what it looks like unless you put it into a Google Cardboard and strap it to your face. But as you can see, all the components are working together pretty nicely. That's a big door. Yeah, but everything looks like you can tell the depth. Like it's definitely stereoscopic vision. You can tell how far things away are. Actually, this is definitely something that I've never experienced before. It's really awesome. So I can see it, using something like this and having fun with it somehow.